anyị na-asị na mgbe anyị mechara n'obodo a na-ala obodo ekwensu bụ uzu ga na-ama jijiji ndị iro ga-anọ n'ọsọ ndị ọjọọ ga-anọ n'ọsọ ndị na-agwọ nsị ga-anọ n'ọsọ ndị okwu asị ga-anọ n'ọsọ eziokwu Chineke ga-apụta ihe onye anyị ka anyị na-arịọ ugbu a na ruo mgbe niile ebido
Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. If you're joining me from any part of the world, I really do appreciate you. Thank you very much for joining. And remember, before I continue on my program, I have to answer a question that was asked on the comment section. There was one person that made a comment on the comment section. He was talking about the prayer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he doesn't understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying in Igbo language. I'm very sorry for those of you who are not understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu says in the prayer I play before my program. That is a prayer that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is offering to every well-meaning person in this planet Earth. He's praying for the Biafrans, praying for everyone that's fighting for success. Wherever we are, struggling to make our living, that Chuks will make us succeed. He's praying for the coming of Biafra, and he prayed against all saboteurs, prayed against the Janjaweed, prayed against the Nigerian government that is subjugating every indigenous tribe in every country called Nigeria. That was the meaning of the prayer. He was praying for the success of Biafra, praying and assuring us that Biafra will come. It doesn't matter what they do, that at the end of the day, we will all be victorious. We will have victory at last. That is exactly the interpretation of the prayer that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been praying for us. His prayers are always answered. And once again, I use this opportunity to explain about when we talk about Chuks. Chuks simply means the God of creation. The God of creation, the only one God, the only true God, the God that created heaven and earth. It is not any incantation, it is not something different. It is just calling the name of God in Igbo language, the God of creation. Chuks. That is what it means. That is simply what it means. For those of you who might misunderstand it, those Biafrans who doesn't understand Igbo, or some other people who do not understand Igbo, each time we use Chuks, we are talking about the Almighty God. Remember, our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like most of us, we do not worship idol. We worship the only true God, one God in heaven, that God that created heaven and earth. That is why we always refer to him as the God of creation, Chuks. That is what it means. So don't be confused when we shout about Chuks. We are calling him God. You can equally call God in your own language. Whatever language you speak, no matter tribe, whatever be your language, call God in your own name in a way that you understand. It is not compulsory that you must use an English language to refer to God. It is not compulsory that you must use a certain language to refer to God. You can give God your own name. That main God, the God that created heaven and earth. That is why in Igbo language we call him Chuks, the God of creation. That is simply the meaning. Thank you so much. I believe that has been answered. And today, you know that today is a very wonderful day, marking the beginning of the actualization of Biafra. Today is the day that the federal government of Nigeria went to court. It is not Biafran going to court because Biafrans are free. We are free already and we have no case against us. The federal government of Nigeria went on trial today, while our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there to witness, supposed to be there to be witness, and we Biafrans are there watching and see what will happen. As you can all see from all videos that are flying, in as much as they told us that the court will hold, that they are going to hold the court section was in place, everybody was there. The legal team of our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are very much ready than ever. As usual, we are ready to confront the Janjaweed and tell them to their face that what they are doing is wrong, and again ask for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But as usual, they chickened out. The DSS refused to provide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. They refused to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court, even when they have been told for a very long time to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. They were very much aware that the court is holding. All of a sudden, they did not bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. Only their defense lawyer, about 4 of them. Meanwhile, the defense lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only 7 of them were allowed to enter into the court. As you all know, this fight is not just a fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is a fight for all Biafrans. It is a fight for all Biafrans. It is a fight for every well-meaning person in that very country called Nigeria. It is a fight for the legal team. It is a fight for every Southerner. It is fight for everybody who is asking for justice and freedom in this world. It is not just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some people think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going on trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not going on trial. What is going on trial is the freedom of you and I, the freedom of every human being living on the planet Earth, more especially in that contraption called Nigeria. Your freedom is going on trial. And as you can see, it wasn't easy. In the court, a lot of lawyers came to witness the issue. Lawyers came out in solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Lawyers in Abuja, the Igbo lawyers in Abuja, all of them came in mass to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some other lawyers from the southeast came in mass to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So many different groups of lawyers came on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to stand for him and speak on his behalf. But eventually, most of them were bad. They were not allowed to enter the court. You can watch the video. Most of you have seen the video, but I want to replay it once again. You see what transpired. They were prevented from entering into the court.
I told him outside. I saw him. Okay, wait. Did you allow the government lawyer to go in? You don't lost the Look at the time. And people are keeping quiet. Please do not touch me. I'm 18 years as a lawyer. Look at what is no matters. It matters. You can't support impunity. Everything is coming. You need to go in. I am the lead counsel of Koto Iwu. I am the lead counsel of all the lawyers in this town. I was invited to come to this matter. You can't intimidate them. They need this. You can't intimidate them. They need that. Exactly. They need it. You can't. We must go inside. I am the leader here. I am the leader. But it's true. Are we in the right He's in the right place. But what are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? So when we open the door, I tell that you cannot have access to where you can sit down. This is an open court. A lawyer don't need to show ID card or to show anything to show that they know before he can enter. It's like when you want to open your shop in Worcester Market, somebody will come and tell you, can I see evidence to show that the owner of that shop in Worcester Market? It's ridiculous. I don't know how people are seeing it.
Please, can you people allow us access to this courtroom? Tell me that the court is not from our this side. It's not from there. Not in country. But they are blocking the road, though. They are not lawyers. They are not. What are they doing there?
I'll follow you. I want to talk
As you all know, Nigerian government is a lawless government. Nigeria is a lawless country where law doesn't work. The excuse they were given to bar lawyers from entering the court, they said that the place cannot be able to accommodate them. This is a country of 200 and they said it's how many 220 million people. 220 million people. In your court cannot accommodate up to 100 people. Your high court, is that not a shame? Is that not an indictment in this very contraption called Nigeria? That is the excuse they were given, that the court cannot be able to contain all the lawyers. For that reason, that they will not allow them to enter. Most of the lawyers were pushed out. They were not being allowed to enter the court. They allowed only 7 lawyers that are standing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be in there to witness what was happening. And some other few prominent people who came from the southeastern part of Nigeria to witness what is happening. That was how it went. But the most annoying thing and the most one thing you have to bear in mind is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not come to court. They never brought him to court. After all much more, they never brought him to court, and the court sat and they were talking, and his lawyers argued for that. Why will you sit in a court without the accused being there? Somebody you are bringing to court. Why didn't you bring him to court? And at the end of the day, the judge passed a motion that they must provide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the next court. I think the next court is being scheduled for October. They must provide Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court, whether they like it or not. And the judge also ruled that the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be allowed access to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu twice every week. That they must allow access for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyers to see him twice every week, compulsory, cannot be questioned. These two things were what we achieved in this very court that I attended today. There is progress, as you can see. We are still watching and waiting. Biafrans are not relenting. We are not scared. I tell you, personally myself, I'm not scared of anything because I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent. Just as I have always said, he's innocent of all charges. They might delay him for all I care. At the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out victorious. And as for his life, nobody have any access to his life. You can't take his life. And the case is not just between Nigerian government and Biafra. No. The whole world is watching. It's the world against Nigeria. Because the case is just the war against Nigeria. They abducted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from a different country through extraordinary decision, which is a crime. A crime. It is a crime against international law. And that has to be settled. So, when you are hearing about the court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is not just about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is about freedom in that contraction called Nigeria. So, wherever you are, you have to wake up. And as you can see, just as they have been threatening that people should not come to court to witness the court, they threatened all manner of things. They used their Attorney General of Federation, who doesn't know his left and right, to threaten people not to come to court in solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But from every indication, from all the videos we saw, people came out in mass to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the court. And I'm going to play some videos for you to see.
Onye uwe ojii abịala ịgwa ha okwu. Anyị ga-aka anyị nkịtị ntị. Sorry.
I don't need it here now. Did you hear me? I don't need it here right now. No problem. Do you hear me? Yes, sir.
Onye uwe ojii asịla ka akwụsị igwu egwu na ọ bụ kama ha n'ọdụ ma ọ bụ ha gbasasịa nke dala bụ na ọ naghị asị ka apụọ mana ọ sị ka ha nọ n'ugwu ọ ga-abụ na ọ chọghịzị ka ha gụọ egwu mana ọ chọrọ ka o kwere ka ha nọ n'ebe ha nọ. Anyị ga-ajụ ajụjụ. Biko, kedu onye chọrọ ịgwa anyị okwu biko? Onwe chọrọ ikwu okwu.
Afam bụ Simon Okani, listen from BiafraNews. Ihe anyị na-ekwu bụ na anyị na-ebe a inye nna anyị bụ onye isi anyị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nwa Chineke nkwado na ihe nwe ọ na-agabiga na-ekwu na nke nwe ọ na-agabiga n'ime ya na ọ gasị anya na nke a bụ gasị ikpeazụ ya n'ebe aka na nwere ihe na-eme na nwere ya akwụsị nwa anyị ebe a na anyị abịago na anyị abịago.
Yes. I in solidarity to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I bịara ka onye isi anyị Nnamdi Kanu na ọnọdụ na-adịghị anyị mma n'ihi na kemgbe ndị ile anyị kọrọ ya obi adịghị anyị mma. Anyị ji wee bịa ebe a taa ka anyị wee gosi ndị ire anyị na ihe ahụ ọ na-ekwu bụ ihe anyị niile na-ekwu na onye isi anyị na-azụ anyị anaghị atụ egwu onye ọbụla sọkwara ha mee anyị abịago bụ na anyị abịago. Anyị kwuru onye isi anyị na-azụ ma n'ụtụtụ ma n'ehihie ma n'abalị and otu a ka Chukwu okike abịa kwụ ya n'azụ, otu a ka Biafra ala dị niile kwụ ya n'azụ. Anyị si na enweghị ihe ọbụla ga-eme ya mgbe ha na-egbunwu ya na Kenya, ha ga-egbunwu ya n'azụ and ha ga-ahapụ ya n'ihi na anyị na-efe Chineke dị ndụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma onye kpọrọ ya ogbugbo oku a ga-eme ka a hapụ ya. Onye iwu ọbụla ọ sọkwara ha gụọ na ihe o mere, iwu ọbụla ọ sọkwara ha gụọ, onye isi anyị ga-apụta, ọ ga-apụta and anyị ga-enweta Biafra, anyị ga-enweta Biafra n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma.
English now, English. Yeah. My name is Peter Mazi from Lraked local government. I'm the son of a Biafra. So we are here in the respect of Nnamdi Kanu. But we have never seen where someone will be asking for his freedom. It becomes a crime. Whenever a man has a wife in his house and you are treating a wife in a very bad way, he has another girl bringing it into your home and you do not regard your wife anymore. If the wife decided to leave with his kids to his house, I don't think it's a crime. So now Nnamdi Kanu has let us to know and let people to know that the maltreating that they are giving to us is enough. And we needed what? The freedom. I don't see a reason why they say we should not go or say he will not go. It's not a crime for him to stand. Many has gone for this, and he will never go for this. He will stand and witness what others have started. He said, and the way he has been declaring no movement in first in history in Imo State, and everybody obeying him. The whole of Biafra, what has Abuja has never done? Towards COVID-19, I've seen no movement. People are patronizing him everywhere. But now they can declare for us no movement for peace and obey him. The whole federation. Yeah. Who are they for us not to go? We needed freedom, and here we are. What we need. Freedom. And the sons of Biafra.
Ya nọludu achọ n'okwu emere ihe ga-ebute ọgbaghara ọ na-atụrụ ozi a ka ihu nche maka ozi anwa ozi ụnyaahụ.
Yes, ozi oziri anyị for that all the very important and all the very mma. So likewise, I think if from here na-eme ebe a anyị na-abụrụ abụ otuto iji gosi Chineke na onye o nyere anyị nabatara ya na ọ dị anyị mma n'arụ. Onye uwe ojii onye ekelebe wee bịakwa ebe a na-asị anyị na ihe anyị na-eme na ọ dịrọ ya mma na ọ laiki ya. Anyị na-agọ mmụọ ebe anyị na-akpọkwu Olisa nke bi n'igwe bụ onye nyere anyị Nnamdi Kanu. Ọwụ mmadụ ekere ka nyere anyị nwa ọ Olisa bi n'igwe wepụtara nye anyị. So anyị onye ahụ a gwara anyị ka anyị ka na-eme. Come everywhere down, no fighting, no quarreling, but we are rejoicing and we be angry that in here I not.
Manu ga eba luo mgbe emechara ụlọ ikpe ata.
We are going 3 days so we take in ebe ka ahụ na emechara ụlọ ikpe I ga anụ ya I bịago the whole federation have go out for Nnamdi Kanu maka ihe a. So ka ihe na la azụ for onye chere la azụ ga no here by this time. So ọ ga try na mma.
Sorry. If I'm one who not go Gama, and we go Calabama, Maka Nnamdi Kanu. But I was there, not boy. When the police pass, I have Queba. Can I buy your position? So I got myself. What
onye uwe ojii abịala bịasị ka ndị niile nọ ebe a ka ha pụọ ọsọsọ ndị nta akụkọ ka ọ rapụ ndị abụọ ndị bịalụ ka ha bịa nọnyelu onye isi ha dị ka ha si kwuo mana onye isi ndị uwe ojii nọ ebe a bịala sị ha ka ha niile pụọ na-achọ ka ha nọlụ ebe a mana dịka o si bukwu mbụ ọ sị na ihe ya chọrọ bụ abụ ha na-agụ ọ sị ka ha bụ na-abụ mana ọ nachitekwelu ka a na-ahazi na-abụ abụ nachitekwesị ha ka ha pụọ ha na-apụzogazi apụzoga onye ọkaiwu onye
We are here for peace. We are here for peace.
onye uwe ojii ewepụtala egbe ya onye uwe ojii ewepụtala egbe ya chọọ ndị otu onye bịara ebe a ọsọ ndị nọ ebe a na-asị na ha bụ udo ka ha ji bịa na ha bịa ha okwu onye uwe ojii asịla ka ha nọlụ ha na-ekwusị na ọ bụ udo ka ha ji bịa
Even at the face of all the intimidation, even at the face of all the intimidation or all the plan, Biafrans came out in mass to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the next court, I bet you, the court will be shut down by crowd. The next court, the whole place will be shut down by crowd. They tried it this time, they're not going to try it again the next time. Though most of our brothers were arrested, which we are calling for their immediate release because they committed no crime. What they will be expressing is their legitimate right, backed up by law. Why should somebody be arrested because he wants to have a court hearing, because he wants to come and see what is happening in the court? Court is a public place where people go to hear their cases and hear what is happening. Why must you ban anybody from coming to court? But that notwithstanding, we are winning the case. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. At the end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out victorious. Don't be sad. There's no need to be sad. There's no need to be scared. Do not listen to any rumor. Do not listen to any rumor regarding the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody have any power to take the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu except Chuks, and nothing will happen to him. The world is watching. Whatever happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigerian government will pay dearly and they will be held totally responsible for whatever happens. If they like, they bring him to court. If they like, they not bring him to court. But the next court, the judge have said that they must, it is a must that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must appear in court. That has always been their style. Each time DSS holds somebody, they will never provide the evidence in the court. They will keep the person and begin to delay the case, because they have no charges against them. Every political prisoner they have, this is the same thing they are doing. They dump them in the DSS court and they will never provide them to the court. To delay the case, they delay the case and begin to postpone it. But we cannot continue to tolerate that. It doesn't matter how they pretend. It doesn't matter what they do. This time around, it is going to be a different ball game. Biafra is here. For those of you who are crying, who are thinking, where are we going to? Biafra is here already, and we are marching to freedom. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, we are moving to freedom, and freedom is here. Begin to celebrate where you are and continue to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chuks continue to strengthen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chuks continue to improve his health. Give him guidance and protection. Give him more word and knowledge in whatever he's going to do, wherever he is. We believe that the angels of Chuks are guiding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on daily basis. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. The most important thing, that what matters is that Chuks is with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and one with God is majority. When Chuks is with you, you have everything by your side. There's no need to fear. And I believe and I know very, very well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not afraid and is not relenting. He is as strong as ever. Let us continue to pray for him. And very soon, he is coming out with the flag of Biafra to celebrate with you and I. Today was a victory for Biafra. Today was a victory for Biafra. The Janjaweed are scared. They are not even bold enough to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court. They are not even bold enough to face Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyers. You can see how scared they are. We are winning the case. It doesn't matter how long the delay is. We are coming out victorious. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. May Chuks guide and protect everyone that is fighting for victory or fighting for freedom wherever they are fighting for. And also, do not forget our brother Sunday Igboho. You know he's also appearing in court today. I have not seen his update. When I see the update of our brother Sunday Igboho, I'm going to bring it to you. May Chuks guide and protect Sunday Igboho. Guide him, protect him, and save him wherever he is. Very soon, every one of us will have our freedom and we will celebrate together. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, bye-bye. See you again on the next video.